Hey, Bushcraft family, back again for our weekly market review. Last week it didn't happen. I think it was for the holiday and whatnot. But we are back and got a lot of interesting things going on with this week. Um, Again, I want to thank everybody for everybody's support of watching my videos and whatnot. Um, but today, let's go ahead and get down to it. Um, I'm I'm going to try to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try to skim through it instead of reading the whole thing, because it does go a little bit long. Because it is a large report and everything, so I'm trying to cut it down a little bit. Um, Also, I want you guys to let me know what kind of shortages you are seeing in your area, um, with produce and the price of it going up and stuff. Like bananas, I'm kind of curious um, about bananas in everybody's area. Um, I have noticed that bananas in my area are really, really green. I mean, they're really green. It's almost the greenest I've ever seen a banana. But let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Okay. And yes, I'm way down to bottom this time. Okay. Now, as you can see at the very top here, conditions in California and um, Mexico and where we get the tomatoes and everything, crops are going good, but for tomatoes, all types of tomatoes, it's still tight. Tomatoes remain tight through June, until the east catches up and stuff. Banana market still, uh, surge continues. The force measure declared by major global banana suppliers, um, but this will be lifted around week 26 and should see relief on horizon early July. Again, the market is it's improving. I guess that's a good thing, for those who use limes for stuff other than putting into Coronas. I'm YouTube. I'm talking about the beer. Okay, the market alerts. Bananas again, same thing. Carrots, uh, garlic, ginger, grapes, and limes, and pears. Seems like it keeps going up a bit. Watch list: avocados, um, apples, again tomatoes, uh, Roma tomatoes from Mexico. That made it onto the list this time. Mushrooms and, yep, transportation. Um, and this time it talks a little bit about, again, the the increase of pallets and the inflation has one for that has one up 8 to 10%, and also the cyber attack on the pipeline. We are seeing fuel shortages throughout the southeast, and that could be because they don't go by like our regular gasoline. We go for cars and stuff. They go by diesel because that's what the trucks use that deliver our produce and stuff. So that's what they go by. And you might not see the shortages of your gasoline when you go fill up your car, but diesel might just very well be. And there are trucks out there that use diesel. but transportation seems to be a key factor of the price of produce right now, and this could be for anything. I have noticed some things going up. Um, like I said, our our last one, um, I remember getting avocados two for $1. Now they're like 89 to $1 a piece. Um, and sure, you can get some. Sometimes you can get them on sale because and they're real little, and they're like super green. You have to wait at least a week or two before they ripen up. Um, and down here, they talked about the gasoline prices in California. Uh, average is $4 a gallon, and again, this is diesel. So that's another thing. Let me know what you guys' gas prices are, and if you notice the diesel price, how much is diesel. I don't have um, anything that runs on diesel, but I still watch the diesel price. It's just a habit because I know that's what the trucks use to deliver things to the grocery store and whatnot. And we're not going to go over the weather. I mean, weather's good and all, but everybody has apps on their phone now. Ooh, look at this. Georgia's going to be hit by, holy moly, and Florida. You guys are getting some rain down there. Everywhere else looks pretty sunny there. Good buys. Spotlight commodities based on how favorable prices, quality, and supply in the market are. Um, Cantaloupe. Looks like that's all it is. Oh, here we go. Red bell peppers. I was going to say um, red bell pepper looks good. Fruits and vegetables. Avocados since uh, last week's update, things have changed significantly. Volume is now surging and in excess of 71 pounds. Not sure what that is. Million baskets or meter baskets or something like that. Who knows? Um, of yesterday, and demand has been well below incoming volumes. Hmm, interesting. So people are eating less avocados now for some reason. Who knows? Uh, Colombia fruit in the east, while significant shipments out of Peru arrive avocados. Um, Volume in the U.S. market last week has saw Mexico and California 4.9 or 4.69 and 11 million pounds. Wow, that is a lot of avocados there. Um, but you guys get it. Well, we're gonna go ahead and skip over all the avocado business there. And bananas, we touched on this in the beginning that we're starting to see a bit of promise come out, and they said at the end of July we should start seeing maybe the price come down a little bit. But like I did say, in my area we have two stores. That's it. Um, we have the Walmart and we have Bueller's. Bueller's is a little bit more for their stuff, but I went to Walmart and all the bananas were really green except for the organic ones. And for some reason, organic bananas taste horrible. I don't know what it is. Um, and I went to Bueller's because I shop around for deals and whatnot. But I went to Bueller's and their bananas were really, really green. I mean, really green. grass green. Like, holy crap, that's going to take a week at home in a paper bag to ripen those things up. But then again, that's their shipping those. Normally, when you get them in the store, they're pretty much ready to eat, ripe. Now, that tells me that they're starting to move their stock into the grocery store quicker because they're running low. Because a lot of times, what they do, wherever it comes from, it'll set on skids and wait until they're ready to go to the grocery store. And now that they're having to rush those into the grocery store ahead of time, tells me that we may start seeing the shortages that these reports have been saying. So be on the lookout for bananas shortages in the grocery store. Like I said, a lot of times these reports will I'll read them, and then months later that we'll actually see the shortages, and then it depends on your area of the country too. Like in Ohio, I'm in the center area type, the east center area, so it may take longer for me to get a banana than it would be from somebody in California or Arizona or something like that. Again, with the berries, we're not going to go read through all the berry issues, but yeah, the one thing I read before was elderberries. All the things that were in the news and stuff, that elderberries will help protect you against the thing, maybe, the C word thing. And for some reason, people associate berry with every berry. So berries have went up quite a bit. I noticed strawberries being $5 for a regular container you would pay two for. California and Arizona citrus. Navels, small sizes, and a lot of times this report talks about the sizes of the fruit. Um, if there's a shortage, you'll see smaller produce in the stores because they pick them because they can't wait for them to get bigger and stuff. So by the time you get them, they're smaller sizes, and it seems like lemons have made it up to this now, 20% fancy and 80% choice. So, yeah, grapefruit looks like it's the same thing. Imports specialties. Oh, I can't talk. Um, and these are all the rare special citrus type stuff here. Only one I really know is blood oranges and gold nuggets. I've had a couple of those. West Coast lettuce. Butter is steady. Green leaf looks slightly above budget this week. Red leaf volumes look good. Romaine, Hearts produce supplies have above budget for this week. Plants exhibit good color. Um, yeah, it looks good. Iceberg looks good. Um, Eastern and Western vegetables. Okay, green bell peppers. South Georgia is full swing, and they're going to be getting a lot of rain this week. So, especially supply, outstanding quality, strong, looks good. Red bell peppers looks good. Yellow, it's tightening up on the yellow ones. Mini ones look good. Eggplant. Okay, the pricing looks like it might be going up a little bit on the eggplant. Slicer cucumbers, excellent supply out of South Georgia, and expect North Carolina to ramp up this week. Good, good, good. English ones look good. I was always wanting to grow the English ones. I might try that next year. I've got the pickling ones this year. I only got 3 plants, so like you guys want to know about that. Green beans. We are seeing good numbers being harvested out of South Georgia and Central Florida in the West. Good, good. French beans. Yellow zucchini, strong. Looks good. Okay, herbs. Arugula looks limited. Quality is not as good. Everything else looks. Oh. Chevelle looks limited. Savory looks limited, and that's about it. Everything else looks steady. Oh, sorry, guys. My mouth is so dry this morning. Okay, cantaloupe. There was a thing about that earlier. Very slow start. Cooler nighttime temperatures in the region over the past few weeks slowed the migration process, but normally daily temperatures resume. So we're just looking at cold temperatures and whatnot is slowing that down. Honeydew remains very limited, especially with minimal Mexican crossing through Nogales. Okay, so we saw a trend begin in the fall of 2019. Okay, to U.S. honeydew markets limited. Okay, so have a look out for honeydews. I actually didn't see any at Walmart today, or the other day when I was in there. Walmart again, the markets are improving and everything, but again, you're gonna start seeing it's the price of water. I'll get to talking right one of these days. Watermelon costs so much more to haul. So you're going to start seeing a lot of price hikes on that. Unless your local stores like Walmart, a lot, or not Walmart, but Bueller's will buy from the local growers in the area a lot of times. That's why I like to get my produce through them, because it does support the local guys around here. And whenever they do open up the farmers market around here, um, if there's anything I need for produce wise, that's where I'll be getting. Arugula supplies are good. Artichokes quality is excellent. Asparagus, good volume, demand looks good. Bok choy, plentiful in the next 3 weeks. Good. Broccoli looks good. Brussels sprouts. Expect another week of tight supply and strong demand. Good to know. A little bit slim on the Brussels sprouts for those who like them. I love Brussels sprouts. Carrots escalated again. Carrots are a picky crop there. Cauliflower supplies are expected to be plentiful this week. Good. Celery business is steady. Light supplies for U.S. supply industry. Quality is good, with cedars posing a small issue. So might be something we look into next week's report. See how celery's doing. Corn looks fairly good. I noticed a lot of the corn now is on sale, but it's really small ears. I mean, really small ears. I like to see them ears like real big. That's you get a lot of kernels for your crunch there. Garlic and ginger are extreme still. That's probably not going to change because we all know garlic takes a while to grow. Cabbage, onions look good. Everything else, mushrooms are on the watch list. We touched on that last time. Um, Cabbage supplies are below budget on that. Spinach looks good. Sugar snap peas, low volume, good, fair quality, in high demand. Sugar or sweet potatoes and yams, new crops harvest starts soon, so that should be good. Onions, ah, and a lot of times our onions, a big chunk of them come from Texas. Excuse me. Um, so Texas supply took a big hit here. A lot of the winter crops and stuff, as you know, took a big hit. Um, so a lot of that we're start going to see shortages from that. Potatoes market continues to move upward due to increase in demand of or for food service, French fries and stuff. Yeah. Um, yeah, everything looks good. Size continue to increase. Truckloads again. Trucks are gonna. It's gonna cost more to haul potatoes. Tomatoes. Everything's on the watch list, and there's some in the escalated warning there. Organics on the watch list, and this is for the East Coast, and we're also seeing it in Mexico also. And yes, we do still get a lot of our produce from Mexico. It's probably just as much from Mexico as California and Arizona that we get stuff from. Um, I would say half of our produce comes from Mexico at least. Um, Apples and pears, and that's another thing with the administration. That's all I'm saying. Issues with the border. Um, the farmers down yonder in Mexico have said that they're having a shortage of workers because they're heading somewhere. Um, just just putting that out there a little bit. And we're at the end here, guys. Apples and pears. Pears are seem like there's an issue with the pears. Cherries are good supply. Kiwi study supply from both coasts, California and uh, Italian Haywards are available. I didn't know there was different varieties of kiwis. Well, yeah, there's some golden ones that are out and about right now. Um, and watch list: Granny Smith apples remain tight. So if you're a Granny Smith lover, buy them up now because price may go up. But there you have it, guys. That is our weekly market review of produce and everything. And this is a market a report that the farmers and stuff put out. So it's a good way to anticipate what's going on and what's coming up for our produce and stuff. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment, and if you're a new subscriber, please post below. That way I can welcome you to my community. And that way it locks it in place. That way your sub doesn't disappear. And as always, try to hit that bell. That bell comes in handy every once in a while. Until next time, guys, God bless.